Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to July the 29th, Friday option expiry day. Oh my God, what is going to happen today? Great to see you here. We've got all kinds of news coming out of the markets. Oh my God, it's just no end today, and yet the markets don't seem to be going anywhere. We're higher this morning. Yeah, the Dow's up 50 pre-market. Okay, that's a 32,000 point index. We're 50 points. The S&P is up 22 and the Nasdaq is up 105. And this is after some really good news, like really good news. And things are just not really not happening, not doing too well. We're The oil companies posted some nice results. Exxon, Chevron, Apple had a nice report yesterday. Amazon's report seems to be really like well received. Like everyone, the investors really like the Amazon report. The stock's up 1360 on Amazon in pre-market. Um, it was trading yesterday at 59 times earnings. That was the price of Amazon before the latest numbers came out. Then they released 20-cent loss for the quarter, which means they're going to have to take the gain from a year ago quarter out, replace it with this quarter's 20-cent loss, recalculate how much money per share the company has made in the last 12 months, and recalculate the PE multiple. This is the second quarter in a row that they've lost money, Amazon. Um, they might be at 100 times earnings right now. Why would the stock be up $13 a share? I don't. Is the third quarter going to be a rip roaring, record setting, never made this much money before quarter, and the next four quarters are going to be the greatest of all time? As the U.S. is entering into a recession and the globe is entering into recession, I don't think so. I don't know where this froth is justified on Amazon. Apple reported, of course, their second quarter, which was expected to be okay based on orders they received in the first quarter. They delivered their product in the second quarter. So everything is backward looking, right? It's this quarter coming up and the quarter coming up that we're wondering about. And I don't know if we got a lot of clarity from Apple on that for sure. But I did see a downgrade on the stock this morning. Some analysts dropped their target for Apple by $5 or $10. Yeah. Okay. Intel. They came through just like analysts. Well, some analysts had thought. There were analysts saying that Intel was going to make 70 cents a share. They made 20. Their sales were projected to be lower. They were lower. The analysts are projecting they're not going to make as much money in the third quarter as last year's third quarter. That's like the stock's getting hammered. So it's backing off. It's the only one that's doing what it's supposed to do, going lower on fewer earnings and lousy outlook. Um, Europe is in real trouble. The European economy, real big trouble. And then there's China, and that is a basket case right now. China is an absolute basket case. We are not getting the lowdown on really what's going on in China. It is being suppressed as much as humanly possible. No one wants to talk about it because it just isn't sexy. That's the thing. The China thing isn't sexy, and so people just don't want to go there. I see two headlines coming across right now. By the way, the PCE index, which I think is a price producer consumer index, or the producer core inflation index, shows annual inflation rate of 6.8% in June. A rise in U.S. employment costs slows in the second quarter. This could be perceived as possible good news or bad. I don't quite know what to make of it. I just see those headlines coming across at the moment. The Dow future is still at up 57, and S&P up 23, Nasdaq up 112. I don't see a massive move in the market right now to react to this. Let me take a look at interest rates. The 10-year Treasury is at 2.71%. The U.S. 10-year, 2.71. It's kind of in the neighborhood of where it has been. Germany is at 0.9%. Italy is 3.1 and plummeting. Spain's rate is dropping from 210 to 202, or 2.02. And UK is a little higher, from 1.9% interest to 1.95% interest, a little higher there. On currencies, the euro is dropping right now to 101 again, 101.8. The pound is backing off, definitely backing off from 122.3 to 121.1. Now we've just dropped a significant chunk on the UK pound. It's definitely taken a hit here. So something's up. Let's see again on these futures. The Dow's is up 58. The S&P is up 24, and Nasdaq is up 116 but falling. It looks like our indexes are slightly backing off. Oil at 160, up 160. That's backing off at the moment. All right. Okay. I tell you right now, folks, I'm watching 15 ping pong games going on at the same time, and I'm trying to give you the call of what's happening out there. You might think it's simple. You just go, well, Amazon is doing well, and the stock's up 13%. That's all we need to worry about. We're up $13 a share. Forget about it. That's it. Let's take the weekend off. Relax. It's great. The pre-market is higher. Nothing to see. Same with Apple and Chevron and Exxon. So what gets me is that the the area where the USA and certain companies, I don't want to pick, I'm not picking on America, but Intel is an American company with operations worldwide. Apple is an American company, but not really. It's American based with international operations, including all their manufacturing. Exxon and Chevron, American companies with worldwide operations. You have to be large companies these days. You have to be global. But what kills me about these numbers that I see here is the American companies make a lot of money if they don't do, if they do go after fossil fuels, which is, we've been doing this drilling stuff now since the 1880s. We make more money drilling for oil and burning it than we can make on modern day technology. I mean, it's amazing. It's pathetic, actually. It's absolutely pathetic. We are so addicted to burning oil. The auto companies make more money selling a pickup truck with a V8 engine in it than making anything else. Undeniable fact, they do. And then Intel, high tech computer chip maker, cutting edge technology, getting hammered. They're getting hammered out there. Apple, okay, world leader in technology products. We love this stuff. We just love this stuff. My big ass iPad is here. I'm talking to you on my computer. Apple product. It's great. It's all made in China pretty well. The jobs that are created to make these products and produce them, China. All the components that are made are probably not made in the U.S. They're made elsewhere, and it's an American company. And some folks out there brag about how great America is because of Apple, but Apple is an international company that has very little manufacturing, if any, in the USA, and so it's not domestic produced wealth. It's international produced wealth at lower wages, very much lower wages. I read a story this morning that is very concerning. It is about Germany, and you better care about this story, you guys. Germany, in the last 5 years, even 10 years, was making great strides in really trying to shift their power production away from coal burning power plants for electricity and away from nuclear to just going for windmill, solar, and natural gas, clean burning, as clean burning natural gas as you can get. The problem, of course, for Germany is that they were caught with their pants down, depending too much on Russian natural gas, and the term was cheap Russian natural gas because the Russians are drowning in this stuff. When you bring oil out of the ground, in case you don't know, when you bring oil out of the ground, it doesn't come up as pure crude. It comes up with a mixture of stuff. Um, a lot of it, of which is natural gas and other gases and water and just all kinds of stuff. And when it reaches the surface, it has to be purified, and you've got to get crude oil to refineries to refine it, to get the impurities out of it so it'll flow through pipelines better. You can flow stuff out of an oil well into a storage tank nearby, maybe within a half a mile or a mile, and then you've got to get that cleaned up. You got to separate the natural gas, which is relatively easy to do nowadays, and then you have to pipe the natural gas to where you want it to go, and you've got to pipe the crude to a refinery to clean it up, and then you can sell by the barrel, and you can separate the components. Water gets put back into the ground through a secondary well that just puts that water back into the oil field way down there, where there's more water than oil. The geologists figured out when they drill oil wells how big a field is and how prolific the field is, and they have something known as a pay zone, and that is the depth underground of the field, the oil field itself. And in some areas it's 40 feet thick, in other areas it's 3 feet thick, and parts of the oil field will have layers in it, and it'll be the top might be just oil, the bottom might be water, the very top might be gas, then it's oil, then it's water. And so you drill holes down in wells, and you have intake areas where you want to bring in the material and shoot it up, and then you drill other wells where you shoot down the stuff you don't want. So you put back down the dirty, contaminated water that is not good for anything, put it back in the field from where it came from, and let it just sit there, and take out the pay zone, take out the stuff that makes you money. But you inevitably get a lot of natural gas, and it's the same in the U.S., it's the same in Canada, it's around the world. And so Russia, being one of the world's largest oil producers and having some of the worst technology to get it out, relying on Western companies to help them do it, they've got a ton of gas, and they need to sell it. And natural gas can be liquefied and stored, but gas in its natural form takes up a lot of space if you can't move it. And so right now the Russians are playing games with natural gas to Germany and to Europe by cutting how much they're sending. But it's really hurting the Russian system because they're backing up a ton of natural gas that can't get out. And eventually Russia has to release more gas to willing buyers. And there's only so many billions of cubic feet you can push through a pipeline at a time. And there's the trillions of feet that are where it comes from. It's just backing up, which will affect their oil production. Because if you can't get rid of the gas by selling it, you flare it, which means you burn it into the atmosphere. Do that, you've lost it forever. It's wasted money. But eventually, if you can't move the gas or store the gas, you have to shut holes in. You have to shut wells down, and that means oil doesn't come up. And to restart a well is a big, complicated process that can take weeks and millions of dollars to get the pressures up, and it's very simple yet complex. Anyway, Germany, it was addicted to Russian gas, real cheap gas, because Russia was just offloading gas as much as possible to anyone who wanted it. It used to be that the only customers Russia had for their natural gas were their satellite countries that they used to dominate under the Soviet Union banner. Then Russia figured out, why don't we sell gas to Western European countries? They have cash. They have the kind of money that is accepted everywhere. Rubles are just rubles. And so a lot of US dollars came in, euros came in, pounds, and you name all the kroners and everything else wherever gas was shipped to. Germany got too addicted to the cheap gas. Germany's economic miracle started after the Second World War, after the United States, Canada, the Brits, the French, and the Allies bombed the holy hell out of Germany. I mean, Germany was completely, utterly destroyed. All of its infrastructure, its factories, everything was destroyed at the war. But then West Germany and East Germany split into two pieces, and the Russians tried to get East Germany going again, and the West helped West Germany get going. And West Germany became a industrial powerhouse by the late 50s and into the 60s. And from forevermore, Germany has been a world leader in production. And Germans are experts at exporting their stuff. And that is evidenced by the fact that there is a Mercedes-Benz in probably every country on the planet, and there's more than one. There's Audis everywhere, Volkswagens everywhere. There's German goods around the world, and the world's addicted to the quality of German manufacturing and engineering. The Chinese got addicted to the German technology because the Chinese leaned heavily on the Germans to help them develop their high-speed rail system. The Chinese rail system is the largest in the world by mileage and now by human usage. And it's majority, a good chunk of the engineering to build it out, and a lot of the manufacture of the engines and the motors and the switching and on and on. German. It's German. The Germans are experts at that. The trick of it was the Germans would keep their factories open in Germany, even though in the US and Canada and everywhere else, we were sending our factories overseas to where the cheap labor was. This is why we in North America don't have massive car industries anymore in our domestic area. We got rid of that stuff. We dropped bumper manufacturers and radiator makers and transmissions. We don't do that crap anymore. We do that in Mexico. We do that in other countries. And we bring parts back for final assembly in North America, if that. Germany decided, no, we're going to keep producing product here. We're going to bring the raw materials in. We got the cheap energy to help convert this raw material into finished goods. We'll make the best quality product like Benzes and Beamers and Audis, high quality vehicles, and we will dominate. They will sell, and they do. And because Germany could assemble and have cheap energy to put it together, they were able to keep their factories up and running. And the key for Germany is that the relationship between the national government and the unions and the corporations themselves is tight. All three think as one. There is no us against them mentality in Germany when it comes to workers, business owners, and the government. They're all in it together because they recognize that they are almost landlocked, except for this access to the North Sea. They're surrounded by countries that will outproduce them if they give them the chance. And it's their entrepreneurialism and their engineering prowess and their work ethic that has kept Germany a world leader in exports. All of that is under threat right now. There's a number of problems, one of which is the aging of the workforce. And I keep talking about that here in North America. I keep talking about this elsewhere. We are getting ancient when it comes to our economies and our country's ability to stay competitive. The United States and Canada are aging out. The boomers, that's me. I'm one of the last of them. I'm 66. The boomers aren't 25 anymore. They're not even 45 anymore. The boomers are 60 and over. And every year, those 75 and 85 and 90-year-old boomers are dying. They don't work anymore, and they're not going to work. Germany's got the same problem. Germany had a very good birth rate in the 60s and 70s when things boomed. but things have backed off in the last 20 years. The German birth rate has plummeted, and Germany was reluctant to allow import of immigrants into its country. Now that's changing because Germany is figuring out, like other countries, we need young kids in here to do the hard, heavy lifting. The brains, the 40-year-old, 50-year-old engineers, we got lots of those guys and girls, but we need the grunts to do the heavy lifting, and 50-year-olds can't do that. We need 18 and 20-year-olds, and so we don't have enough of them. We got kids, all our children are employed, totally employed here. We don't have enough of them. And now the question is, German businesses looking at the Ukrainian war, looking at the problem with gas, saying to themselves, we're never going to get natural gas as cheap as we had it before, because the cozy relationship between Germany and Russia is over. Angela Merkel is no longer around. She spoke fluent Russian. She and Putin got along rather well. Putin now doesn't have any friends in Berlin like he had before. And Putin, of course, has screwed himself by moving into Ukraine as he has. And now he has screwed his number one export, which is natural gas and oil, right out the window with Europe, because Europe is now trying to get off of his stuff. And the Germans realize that we're never going to have cheap gas here again. We have got to shift out, and we've got to shift out into gas from other sources, or we've got to shift into other areas of energy. And the talk now is we might have to restart coal plants for a while. We might have to kick back into operation nuclear plants for a while. The French have got a bunch of nuclear plants that have been running since the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. And the French have got much cheaper energy prices, electricity prices, than the Germans have, especially on the manufacturing center. And the French are not waiting for the Germans to get their act together. The French are going after jobs, because this is a chance for France to build its GDP. Italy has lower operating costs than Germany. Spain has much lower operating costs than Germany. And so the Germans are finding that they have to now build factories outside of Germany to stay competitive with their goods. And this is going to cost Germans jobs. The only good news is that there are fewer Germans to employ because they're aging out. So how do you play this game? Do you create factories all over the world, create jobs for international employees, and have profits come back to Germany to then pay the retirees? That only works for a while. And after a while, you have to rebuild your own domestic supply chain system. Germany is the engine of Europe, and this is the problem for us in North America. I keep coming back to why does it matter? What does it matter what Germany does? What does it matter what China does? I live in Peoria. I live in Pittsburgh. I live in Philly. I winter in Scottsdale. Life is good for me. What do I give a crap? Because your kids and your grandkids are going to get a real shock when it comes to their standard of living. It's going to plummet unless we all can lift our standard of living. And the way it shifts from time to time, it takes away the ability of countries to generate wealth. And there are some in Canada and the United States who are saying, we should never have let all those car factories close up. We should never let all those union jobs go away to Korea and to Indonesia and to China and to the Japan thing. And we should never have allowed cars to be imported like they're being imported now. We should have insisted they were all made in North America. Well, Ford and GM would say to you, hey, look, you want us to make Chevy Cavaliers here in Detroit and in Ohio and Pennsylvania and in the USA? We can make Chevy Cavaliers. We can make front-wheel drive cars for you. We can make rear-wheel drive 8-cylinder passenger cars for you that get 12 miles to 15 miles a gallon. We can do that for you. But with today's employment costs, healthcare, retirement benefits that we have to pay off for all those workers from the 60s and 70s and 80s that retired and are not dying, we're going to have to charge $80,000 for a 6-cylinder car that we make in the United States from beginning to end. You got that kind of cash? No banker's going to lend you that kind of money, by the way, on that thing. The only way to keep a car in the $20,000, $30,000 range or $40,000 range is that you import it and you have it made overseas. Look, Teslas. Try and buy a Tesla, brand new Tesla, for $40,000. There is no brand new Tesla for 40,000. Elon Musk talked about making one for 30,000 or 25,000. He talked about the Model 3, $35,000 car. Yeah. Model 3s are $45,000 to $55,000, $60,000 loaded up, and the prices have been raised, jacked up like you can't believe. There's none of this. There's none of this stuff. Imported cars are the way it works. You import cars from South Korea, you import cars from China, you import cars from other places where the labor is a whole lot cheaper, and you produce parts in Mexico, truck them into the U.S. to manufacturing centers in non-union states in the United States. And that's how you keep the prices down for the average American consumer to afford vehicles. And this is how taxi drivers can keep buying a cab and keep running their business, van deliveries and all that. You got to have cheap, reliable transportation. Anyway, the economy here is on pins and needles right now. Like I said, the Dow right now is up 8 points as I speak to you. It's up 8 points. Apple just made all kinds of money. Amazon is shooting higher. Exxon and Chevron had the record earnings, and the Dow is now up 6 points. Hello, why is that? Why isn't it up 600 points? This is all great news, isn't it? No, it's not. It's we're in a recession. We've entered it. It's already technically fact. In a month and 2-3 from now, all these numbers that we saw yesterday and the day before will be revised and regurgitated and digested. And the analysts will go, yeah, we entered a recession in February. It was February, but we didn't realize until August. That's when we figured it out. But it's obvious. Have you been to your grocery store lately? Have you gone out to a movie? Have you done anything? Have you spent money on anything, anywhere, for whatever? You've realized there is no 8% inflation. There's no 10% inflation. You're looking at price increases of 20 and 30% all over the place. You guys are seeing prices out of whack with what you have ever seen in your adult lifetimes, because most of you watching me here are under 50. Most of you are under 40. The immature ones who are making comments here are under 25, and they're probably under 20. Don't know what they're talking about. What can I tell you? This world has completely changed, and it has gone back in time. And when I was a kid, 17 years old in 1972, I remember 72, 75, 76, 1980, inflation was 12 to 20% annually every year, and it didn't go away. It got dug in. It dug into the economy. And that's what's happening here right now. Inflation is digging in, and you're going to see and notice around the world labor disruptions, strikes for higher pay. It's going to be massive. And then you're going to get the next issue, and that is government intervention. And it happened in Canada. It happened in the U.S. Back in the day, in the 70s and the 80s, where governments were limiting price increases or wage increases. They were literally legislating it. In Canada, you couldn't get more than a 5% raise for years because the government was now attacking workers to not get 10 and 15% pay raises. They were crushing them down. And of course, business in the background is going, yeah, keep those workers down, because business profits began to improve in the late 80s and 90s. And then you got the Ronald Reagan factor, where tax cuts for corporations to help them make more money and crush the workers to keep their wages down so that the companies can make more money and reinvest in new jobs for everyone to benefit, the trickle-down economics. And what happened? Virtually 90% of the factories in the United States left the continent and set up shop in third world countries. And now we are importers of stuff that we used to make in Illinois, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, jeans, clothing, that industry is gone. The clothing industry is gone. The automotive manufacturing is a fraction of what it once was. We used to make televisions in Canada and the United States. We used to make refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers. We used to make all that stuff. We make a fraction of that now in North America. I mean, a minimal fraction of that right now. It's all imported. And with the supply chain issues we've got right now, some of you have been going to Home Depot and Lowe's trying to renovate your kitchen. and you're waiting 3 months for a refrigerator. You got the stove, but you can't get the matching fridge because it's back ordered. And we got the supply chain issues. And right now, I'm talking about China imploding, Europe imploding, Germany having real problems here going forward. They have got a multitude of problems. They're working on it, but oh, they got problems. And Europe's economy is going to slump, if not is already in a recession. The US is following right behind it, along with Canada. And we're going to have a global slowdown, major global slowdown in economic activity. And there's going to be a point where we can produce more than we need, and we can produce all you want, and there are not enough buyers to go around. And now we play musical chairs. We all walk around the old chairs here, and they, as soon as the music stops, sit down. And somebody will not have a place to sit, and there will be bankruptcies. The first thing you're going to see is a wave of consolidations where companies will merge with companies to try to be more efficient with, rather than have one company go under. We'll just merge with another company, lay off half the staff, and reconfigure this entity to try to keep it going. The good news at the moment for corporate America, corporate Canada, corporate Europe is that corporations in the last 20 years have had the glorious opportunity to borrow money from investors and from lenders for less than the price of inflation by a long shot. In effect, money has been free. With inflation at 2 and 3% for the last 15, 20 years, money has been cheaper than that. And so corporations have borrowed or have gotten their hands on a ton of cash, and they are sitting mostly debt-free, very few in serious debt, and they can ride out an economic slowdown for a while. Well, the while is on right now. We're in the while now. And every week that goes by, companies out there are eating up their cash slowly but surely. And what you're beginning to hear, just ever so slightly, hiring freezes. We're going to not expand in certain areas as much. Departments are going to be cut back. We're going to work on our margins. We're going to control costs because they want to retain the cash they have on hand, and they want to reduce the burn rate of their capital. And this lasts for a while. It does, a quarter or two, and then that's gone. And now what do you do? If the slowdown continues to build, and it will, and eventually the corporations out there and you and I as individuals, we have got a day of reckoning coming. And the reckoning in a household is when you realize we can't afford the lifestyle we have anymore. We've got to not just make convenience cuts. We now have to make real sacrifices in our household. And that might be going from 3 vehicles to 2 vehicles to 1. It might require a part-time job to be acquired if it's doable. It might be the selling off of assets we don't need anymore. We're going to sell the RV. We're going to sell the power boat. We're going to sell the toys. We're selling off our toys. Garage sales, liquidations, downsizing, where people will sell a larger house and move into a smaller house. There will be all kinds of that at the personal level. At the corporate level, it is going to be massive layoffs and furloughs and the walking away from certain businesses that just don't pay. And it's coming. It hasn't happened yet. And the talk that you keep hearing out there, it's ridiculous. You keep hearing this talk about, oh, yeah, the Fed's going to cut interest rates next year. Yeah, they're going to raise them right now to 2.5%, 3%. And then the Fed's going to start to cut rates to spur the economy. Can't afford to do it. They're carrying all this debt as it is. The Fed expanded their bond purchases over the last 20 years. They're sitting on 8-9 trillion of bonds. They don't want any more. And the federal governments of the world eventually will stop and will not be able to continue to invest hundreds of billions of dollars into their economies. And it all depends on which government is running which country. That's the other thing that's going to change things here. If in the USA, the Republicans in any way get back into power, if they catch the Senate, they catch the House, or they catch the White House, any one of the three, everything stops. Everything stops. So you want to see a new climate change bill? Not going to happen. You want to see subsidization of corporate America and some are not going to happen, because it's until the Republicans get what they want, which is total control. They're not interested in doing anything. They want to do what they love to do, which they love to cut taxes, and they love to support corporate America to make America stronger. Great. The problem is that you have to lift the wealth of the poorest Americans in order for the rest of the economy to keep rolling along. If only the top 10, 20% do well, and the 80% below are, struggling and are destitute, you haven't got an expanding economy. You need consumerism to be alive and well in America and Canada. We're addicted to stuff. We love buying stuff. Once we can't buy stuff, we stop. We know how this works. We as consumers know our limits. And we only buy when we're comfortable buying, and then we hold off. And when we hold off in numbers, massive numbers, we get a recession, and it is deep. And that's what we're risking. Democrats, you can blame them for being free spenders. Yeah, you can. But what they do try to do is they try to raise taxes on the very well-to-do folks who are cleaning up big time. Like, you make more than $400,000 a year, you're going to pay more than in tax. The funny thing that I keep hearing about is how many people out there are against this, and they make $30,000 a year. they're against the very well-to-do paying a little more in tax when they will never make $400,000 a year ever in their lifetime. And for some reason, people are hoodwinked into believing, well, as long as the rich keep being rich, then I'll be just fine too. No, that's not how it works. In any event, life is life. The economy is the economy, and it's complicated. And you have to care what's happening in Europe, what's happening in China, what's happening in Asia proper, and what's happening here at home. And right now, I'm looking at this market with 22 minutes to go. It's Friday. We've had a good week this week. We've had companies more or less have okay reports for their second quarter, and I'm seeing the Dow up 20 points. What? Why is it only up 20 points? This can be evaporated and eviscerated in one quick trade and be negative in no time. I got the S&P up 19 points. There's nothing going on here, and the Nasdaq is not even up 100. It's up 99 here. Can't get going. It's not going. Why isn't it going? It's not going. Oil up 238. All right, but it shouldn't be, because we are into a slowdown economy globally. The oil needs of the rest of the world are dropping. Oil will be backing up in every storage facility across the planet, as it is already. The strategic reserve that the United States is supposedly, offering up 1 million barrels a day into the oil system, shortly it won't be needed to keep prices down. Shortly, the Americans are going to be asked, why don't you restock your strategic reserve with 1 million barrels a day? Take 1 million barrels a day off the market, because we're drowning in this stuff. Because oil is headed to 65 a barrel by the end of the year or spring, and maybe even 45 a barrel. We're going to be drowning in this stuff. Every oil producer in the United States and Canada is desperately trying to ramp up production right now of shut-in wells. Wells have been shut in for years. They're being ramped up and brought on stream. And this is just in time for when we don't need it. And that is what's coming up right now. It's just going to be absolutely nuts. Okay, folks, I've got to go to member only mode, because obviously we've attracted a troll. And this is what happens when you see what kind of idiots are out there. What can I say? We do the best we can with what little we have. So just hang in there with me as I work the channel here, and I'll change this setting for our show to members only. Unfortunately, would love to have my non-members join us this morning, say hi to us, and throw us thumbs ups and all that. But when you get the moron in here, who's obviously sitting in his mother's basement somewhere and doesn't have a life, just wants to share mayhem with us, what can I say? All right, let me go here. Commentary, members only. Please become a member of this channel. Thank you for your support of this channel. And please join the gang here as we talk about making money in the markets. The funny thing is, we actually, a vast majority of my viewers make money in the market because we're writers of options. We're stock option writers now. And we've avoided the entire game of trying to find the mother of all short squeezes. Writing stock options is a pretty conservative way of constantly bringing capital into your account while avoiding the wild and wacky swings of the marketplace. Let me just see what's going on here. Sorry, folks. I'm just trying to keep on top of what's going on here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate you all. Here we are. Okay, 113 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate this. And like I say, we got people here who, we got morons around here who are just, idiots, and they're in and around the area. And what are you going to do? They sometimes want to muck it up. All right, we continue on. We're looking to write options into a market here that has no serious upside. Even as I'm speaking here, Amazon is up now $12.60, where it was up $13, $14 earlier today. We're $134.91. We were up over $136. I don't know if we're going to hold all these gains for Amazon. I can tell you that the PE multiple for Amazon is surging now, absolutely surging. It might be over 100 to 1. And this market will not forgive and will not be kind to any stocks out there that have very high PE multiples. This is a guarantee. If inflation continues its run, and it will, and interest rates will continue to go higher, and they will, because they haven't even started raising rates in Europe to any extent yet. They're going to raise rates in Europe. They have to. It's going to deepen the recession over there. Unfortunately, we are going to note that I will tell you that in historically, any stock with a high PE multiple will get crushed. And it's only a matter of time when this happens. I noticed this morning one of the stocks that got crushed badly was Roku. Roku a year ago was a $500 stock. Now it's in the 60s, I think it is. Absolute devastation. Their top line sales and bottom line revenues collapsing, completely collapsing. I note that we saw a story yesterday, I believe it was. Many of you caught it. I think it was Comcast. Was it Comcast? Talking about their signups for broadband have stopped dead. They are not expanding their online customer base. The signups have stopped. More cancellations than signups. It's Deadsville. And we're now getting reports like, for example, Facebook, which is now Meta, announcing lower revenues. That's never happened in the history of Facebook before. This stock has already lost 50% of its value. It will go lower. They may have had a good day yesterday or the day before. Ignore that. They're going lower. The game plan going forward right now is online sellers, online providers of info. They're going to try to hang on to their volumes. They're going to try to hang on to the business they have. They're not looking to expand their business. A year ago, everybody was bragging about how much larger 5G would make everything and how online everything was the way to go. Online digital advertising was going to just continue to dominate. Online digital advertising is in retreat right now. We're saturated with online everything. I mean, how much online do you want to watch? I mean, how many folks out there are cutting their cable because they get so much to watch if they want to watch on their televisions stuff from Hulu and Netflix and name them all, Disney and YouTube videos. Why do you need a cable? The cable company was the first to pay the price starting 5-10 years ago. Now we're noticing an oversaturation of online content that's available. That's backing things up. So on and on it goes. This economy is addicted to online content profits, online sales profits. It's a miracle that Amazon actually sold more product last quarter than last year. But unfortunately for Amazon, I think they're about to get into a rude awakening. Their customers, the buyers, are running into problems economically. The bottom half of North American and world online customers are suffering economically because of the inflation thing, which is going to relentlessly crush the middle class, the upper middle class, and the lower class. It's going to crush them. It always has, it always will. And the online world was expanding dramatically because of everybody getting into the online game. It's never been a problem to convince a well-to-do online viewer to watch stuff online. That's never been the issue. The issue has been to convince everyone else below to become an online person. I remember 10 years ago, the big talk was, how can we get Americans, poor income, low income Americans, onto the internet? That was the big talk 15, 20 years ago. That we've done that. We have low income Americans online. Any American can now get online. You can go to your local library and get online for nothing if you're that destitute. Phone plans from $19.99 a month gets you on the internet for cheap. We're all online. It's just a matter of the fact that we're now oversaturated online because everyone got into it. Now what happens? Well, now it's the survival of the fittest, and we're seeing how these online providers, a number of them, are getting crushed. Twitter can't make money. Twitter is internationally famous for news and updates and stories, and they don't make money. They have millions and millions and millions of users, and they can't make money. You got to be kidding me. A newspaper with millions of subscribers makes lots of money, but an online entity like Twitter can't make money. Unbelievable. And now Facebook can't grow. They can't keep growing. They're now shrinking. And these guys were the cutting edge of everything. 15 years ago, it was all about Facebook. 10 years ago, it was all about Facebook. All of a sudden, Facebook is out. What is that all about? Makes you really wonder how it's going. Going to be a tough one. We'll see how this all works out. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate that. Thank you for tolerating this ridiculous morons. Sorry, folks. I'm sorry you had to experience it. When I see them, I try to block them and I try to get rid of them. I do the best I can. It's easier said than done. Their messages slip in here and they try to create all kinds of havoc. They're looking for sites like ours where there's a lot of interaction between the viewers and the host. What are you going to do? Anyway, there it is. Thank you all. We'll keep trying to stay on top of these guys, and we'll see what happens. GameStop on the with 11 minutes to go is down 22 cents right now at 33.62. The volume on GameStop this morning, 27,000 shares. Oh my God, 6,000, 7,000 shares pre-split. That's it. Less than 7,000 shares pre-split trading hands this morning. We can't hold these levels with these kinds of non-existent volumes. There's no way. On the watch list, let's take a look at some of our favorite stocks here, see how they're doing going into the pre-market. I've got Rocket Lab down 4 cents. It gained 27 cents yesterday. Got up to 455, it's now down 4 cents to 451. SoFi lost 15 cents yesterday. It's down 4 more today to 627. In the pre-market, we now see GameStop yesterday gained 6 cents, which happened in the last minute of the day, and we're down 13 cents to start the morning. AMC was up a dime yesterday. It's down 22 cents this morning. Matterport was up 9 cents yesterday to 420. It's now down 3 cents here. 23andMe was up 3 cents yesterday. I have no trades or changes this morning. Aspire was up a nickel yesterday to 150. We're unchanged this morning with no activity. ATIP had no change yesterday. No trades this morning that I can tell you about that I can see. Smart Rent is gained 36 yesterday to 542, unchanged this morning. Cyxtera had a good day, gained 50 cents yesterday. At the moment, we're down 43 cents in the pre-market. But if that's only on 100 shares, don't buy it. Don't believe that. Apple up 56 cents for the day yesterday before earnings. Now that it's post-earnings, we're up 389 this morning, which, 2.5% gain. I just don't know if it can hold it. And I would be an eager writer of contracts on this stuff. I'd be eagerly writing 160s, 161s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s. For next Friday, the Friday after, I would be taking premiums off the table if they were available. Goldman Sachs was up 457 yesterday, now 64 cents lower this morning. Cisco was up 98 cents yesterday. We're down 38 right now. Tesla was up 18 bucks yesterday. It's up 460 at the moment. ARC Innovations was down 20 cents yesterday. It's down 122 to start the morning. And yet the Dow and the S&P and the NASDAQ are all higher. And ARC Innovations is lower. Go figure this. Microsoft was up 767 yesterday. The 276. We're down 15 cents this morning with 8 minutes to go before we open for trading. Bed Bath Beyond was up 16 cents to 484 yesterday. We're sitting now at 482, down a couple of pennies. Pfizer, 50.72, down 83 yesterday. When it was all said and done, that lost 83 cents. Right now, we're up 9 cents to 50.81. HPQ gained 27 cents yesterday. We're at 32.89. We're unchanged this morning. Carvana was up 82 yesterday to 27.18. We're down 16 cents. Twitter up $1.04 to 40.89. We're now up 3 to 40.93. Looks like 40.92. Alphabet, Google, gained 99 cents yesterday to 114.59. We're down 54 this morning to 114.06. And Amazon, $1.31 gain during the day, trading at 134.99. Pardon me. We're up at 12.67 at the moment. I think yesterday the shares were much higher. They were over 135, 136. I think here even we may have been trading as much as 138 almost this morning, and we're now at 135 approximately. We'll see how this all comes out. And here we go. Headline 7 minutes old says U.S. consumer spending climbs sharply in June, but mostly because of high inflation. A cannabis company Tilray downgraded to sell by benchmark. Mulling an EV. You think about getting an EV, a first ever $4,000 tax incentive for used electric vehicles as part of the Manchin compromise. And let's see. U.S. employment cost pressures remain hot in the second quarter. And we did see some downgrades this morning coming through again on this market, on some of these stocks that we're watching. All righty, there you have it. It's a mixed bag. The Dow is down now 22 points. Going into the open in 6 minutes, we got S&P up just 12 points, 0.29 of a percentage point. We've got NASDAQ up 57 only, 0.45. I think we have a dead cat bounce here. We've had a good week this week, no question about it. We've had some very good consecutive days, no doubt about that. But we are beginning to give up the ghost here. We need to take some profits, number one. And stocks supposedly trade on future prospects, not on past results. Stocks trade on future expectations. And I don't see very good future expectations in the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months. I see a lot of consolidation going on. I see a lot of heartache coming into the economy. And I see the effect of this inflation thing really taking hold in the next 6 months to 12 months. It hasn't even really hit us yet. We're still just shocked. We're like going, wow, prices are higher. What's this? We're going to get used to this, and we're going to start hating it. And we're going to want our pound of flesh to compensate for this price increase pressure that we're watching. So those of you who are writing options, I commend you all. You are doing the right thing in this market by writing calls against what you own, or you're making adjustments in your portfolio to own the things you want to own as this market comes on. You want to be able to write against the right kind of investments, and whether you're writing options against ETFs or whether you're writing options against stocks individually, pick your spots. There's some real opportunity here to take advantage of the premiums that the option gamblers are going to hand you. Also, keep in mind, if you're you're new to this, so you've just joined my channel, you don't know who the hell I am and what I do, I love talking about the stock markets in plain English if at all possible. I try to explain to you what's going on everywhere because it all affects us. It's not just what happens in your hometown, it's everywhere. But a lot of our followers here, a lot of our viewers are very much into writing options on stocks. It's a conservative strategy to make money in the markets. And in a bear market like we're in, this is the way to go. You take money off the table every week or two or three by writing short term, just out of the money contracts on stocks that you follow or you own, or you get into a poor man covered call option strategy. And a number of my viewers have adopted this as their new normal. And in the last year and a half, we have really seen some turnarounds on portfolio values, even though the markets in general have had a rough time of it since last November. It's now 8 months of a bear market. And we have seen SPACs out there. Oh my God, 350, 500 SPACs just getting crushed, including some of the ones that we follow here. But we're long-term believers in pretty all the SPACs that we follow. We're long-term believers in ours. And we're using these lower prices to just average down and grab more. And we are just taking the long road because we have this cash coming in from option premiums that are paying bills, but also allowing us to reinvest in our accounts. And in some cases, we're using cash to pick up super cheap SPAC prices, like our SoFis and our Spires and our ATIPs and 23andMe's. We're grabbing these guys. These companies are sitting on a bunch of cash. They have virtually no debt, and they're growing their businesses. We'll find out next week when their earnings reports come out. First, second week of August, we start hearing how our former SPACs are doing, and we'll keep following them. We're long-termers. We're not going away, and we're still here after all this turmoil. We're still here. And a lot of other outfits, a lot of other YouTubers out there aren't here anymore, or are taking time away, or regurgitating what they want to do. It's all good. You got to make it work for you, because being a YouTuber is tough. Being a daily YouTuber is really tough. I'm on twice a day, every morning at 8:30 for all of you out there, and 3 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time, the final hour of trading. And I also, for Gold Bagel members of my channel, have a trade alert show before 8:30 Eastern time every day during market hours, market days. I welcome you all. We are now 2 minutes away from beginning our trades. We're going to see how these markets perform and what they're going to do. We'll see just what happens here. We have the futures here coming in towards the very end of the day here. We're down 11 on the Dow right now. We're up 13 on S&P, and we're up 61 on NASDAQ. We did have a 300-point gain yesterday on the Dow. We had a gain up before the day before that, gain the day before that. It would be only natural to see some corrections, but I note that today we have seen some unbelievable numbers come out from some companies, especially the energy trade. But it's unsustainable. I'm sorry to say it's not going to last, and we'll see when the when the turnaround comes. Trucker Tech, I know I've been here since February 2021. Gold Bagel for 4 months. I've been a Gold Bagel member for 4 months. It's been interesting to see how this format and approach has changed over time. You got to be able to adjust in this market, and we have done that here. I even went to the meet and greet in Southern California last November and met Credit Savage as well. And it was fun. It was really cool getting together with that meet and greet in Ontario last year. We had people from all over the place come and join us, and it was really, really great. We're open. We're running. We're up and running now. Thank you, Larry Titus, for hitting the bells for us as always. Let's see how this market wants to react now that we're open for business this morning, and with viewers from around the world. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here. Trucker Tech, I work night shift, so I'm sleeping for the afternoon show. I stay in the morning as long as I can, but the Sandman always wins. Thank you all for popping in and joining us. Thank you for the thumbs ups. A bunch of you already thrown thumbs ups our way, 138 of them. Keep them coming if you can. Let me know what your thumbs up number is, and help out with the momentum of the show. I appreciate it. Welcome one, welcome all. We're up and running. I see the Dow. It looks like the Dow is up 26 points at the moment. We'll see how this settles in as the minutes go by. Tesla's up $2. I've got SoFi up $1. I see GameStop right now down a dime. Pfizer down 32 cents. We're up 11 on the S&P. We're up 60 on the NASDAQ. But one device tells me the Dow's up. The other device tells me the Dow is down. We're trying to figure out who's who. I think we're up 41 on the Dow for a little dead cat start. We'll see if this is the way it's going to be. China is signaling it won't roll out a big stimulus package. That is the indication from Barron's. That's a headline. We'll see about that. When hundreds of millions of Chinese don't believe in the system anymore, you better get something going to keep the faith. We'll find out about that. And a trucker, remember the lesson I bought, number 11, any ETIT on the link. A trucker, send me a private email today, right now. Send me a private email right now, right here, brucefarmer@hotmail.com. Remind me to get you the link. After the show, I'll send it to you. For some reason, this is falling through the cracks. I don't know why, but I'll get you the link. No problem, okay? Lame Duck, I am thumbs up, number 142. Thank you, my man. Thank you, Lame Duck. I appreciate it. Thank all of you for your thumbs ups and your kind words, and thank you for tolerating the troll. Sorry, what can I say? We're up 14 now on the Dow. We're backing off quickly here. We'll see how this plays out. We're now up. We're actually now up. I think only up 4. S&P is up 11. Nasdaq's up 52. Dow just went red. We're down 8 on the Dow. Yeah, we'll see what's going on here. Let me kind of get through this if I can. Amazon at 134.92 looks like it's up. It's up It's at 133, up $10, up 10.80 on Amazon. It's given up a little bit of ground here. We have the Dow off now, 12 points. We've got S&P up 12, and Nasdaq only up 56. So we don't have a barn burner of an opening here. We have a little bit of a slump coming in here. We'll see if this catches any more momentum or not, and we'll just kind of take it from there, okay? Welcome one, welcome all. We're negative on Pfizer, down 45 cents. The Dow's off 12. Matterport's down 4. SmartRent up 1. Tesla's up just $1 now. SoFi up 4 cents to 6.34. We got GameStop down a penny. We've got Spire up a penny. Apple up $3 at 160.44. We got up to 161.72, and we're now backing up here to 160.44. Still ahead on the day. We'll see how long that lasts. Amazon is holding an 11.28 gain right now. 133.48 is what I'm showing at the moment. U.S. markets, the Dow is off 26 points. S&P up 10. NASDAQ 54. Oil up 350 to 99.92. No reason to be there. The only reason I can give you that oil is printing as high as it is, today is the last day of trading for the contract for July. Monday, it starts trading. August settlement, likely to be lower. But that's just my layman's guess, because I'm not a future specialist. But historically, end of the month, we kind of get a little rise, and then the new month, there's a slump. We'll see. We will see. Apple up $3. AMC down 35 cents. ATIP up a penny. Rocket Lab down 9. Sextera up 1. ME down 3. Google down 42 cents. HBQ down 14. Cisco down 75. Twitter up 12 cents to 41.01. HD Home Depot up 44 cents. Carvana down $1. Robinhood down 16. Vanik Vector Semiconductor ETF down 247. IBM up 35 cents. Microsoft up 73 cents only. We got it to 278.80. We're at 277.14. We're falling back on Microsoft right now. Goldman up 2. U.S. Steel up 40 to 22.13, up 43 cents. Meta is down 4.26. Apple has dropped. Facebook is dropping again. Amazon up 10 at 132.66. We're dropping on Amazon a little bit more. Bed Bath Beyond down 11. BlackBerry down 10. Royal Caribbean down $1. Target up 8. JP Morgan up 43 cents. Costco down 66. Walmart down 52. Nvidia down $2. Disney down $1.22. American Airlines down 20 cents. Netflix down 250 to 223. Moderna up 530 to 163. Intel down 440. Micron down 97 cents. Those stocks are getting hammered. We are off 27 at the moment on the Dow. S&P up 8 now, falling back a bit. NASDAQ slumping. We're up 30. We were up over 100 this morning in the pre-market. That's what's going on. What's happening? What else is going on? Good morning, Uncle B from Computer Whiz. Abe, how you doing, man? Larry, last meeting of the week. I'm done. I'm ready for vacation mode. Way to go, Larry. Computer Whiz is confirming he's a new member. It looks like we've got him upgrading to a gold bagel level. Way to go, Computer Whiz. Thank you for joining us. Great to have you here at the penthouse level. Fabulous. Trucker Tech, I've been a member for 5 months. Email's been resent for number 11. Okay, buddy. As soon as I'm done this, I will get you your lesson, and you are on your way for sure, my man. Thanks, buddy. You'll have some interesting weekend watching, and you can get going. Welcome, Computer Whiz, from Trucker Tech to the gold bagel family level. Thank you very, very much for that. And all of you that are upgrading and all of you that are notifying us how long you've been members, thank you for that. You can notify us how long you've been a member of this channel by hitting the $ down below this comment area over here. And then there's an option there. You can send a message and say hi to us and let us know how long you've been a member. I love it. We're about to hit the 18-month mark for memberships. That is on the 16th of next month. It's coming up, just a little over a couple weeks from now. So that's pretty good. 1.5 years. Awesome. We're down 11 on the Dow right now. We're red everywhere. 66 cents off on Pfizer. 15 on Matterport. Down 3 on SmartRent. Tesla down $1.30. SoFi down 14. GameStop just dropping here, down 50 cents on the GameStop now. We are going with more selling here. Hang on, there we go. GameStop right now, 33, 38, 39, the low of 33.06 already. We've even dropped further than this. GameStop is coming in with some selling. 74,000 volume. It's not even 20,000 pre-split. We have nothing trading here. This is not good. This will go lower if this is the volume we're going to be looking at. Spire down a penny. Apple at 338 gain, still holding it. AMC down 38. ATIP holding a 1 penny gain to 112. That's a bargain down there. Rocket Lab down 14. Sextera down a nickel. ME down 4. Google down 55. HPQ down 23. Cisco down 71. Carvana down 77, Robinhood down 17, Vanik down 210, IBM holding a 71-cent gain, Microsoft up just 42 cents, Goldman up 139, Facebook, Meta 385 drop there, Amazon up 12.54 to 134.82, the high of 135.79, low of 132, holding on. PE multiple is indicated at 61.9. at the moment, 61.9 current PE multiple. What I don't know, and what we will have to find out, is in the next quarter, will they have another loss? Again, will they lose 15, 20 cents? That could put us at 120 times earnings. Or if their loss is more substantial, they may not have a PE multiple. They may not be making money on an annualized basis, and now they have no PE multiple. Amazon is 135. I don't know why I'd be buying it here. I have no idea why you would pay 135 for Amazon, as this multiple is so high and probably going higher, if not going right off the charts. But hey, I'm just an old guy who's homeless, here in Calgary in a hotel room. What do I know? I'm sorry. What do I know? SPY is still up. It's a clown market right now, says Nazareth. Trucker Tech, Uncle Bruce, do we need an anti-knee emoji? I'd like a bit more of that drop before the up here. Computer Whiz, I did get my 23andMe calls back at the stink bid I wanted. I sold 12 calls at 45, bought them back at a dime. Beautifully done. Not my SoFi. Now that's new. What's that? Something news today. Let's go. Coyote S&P recovered, laughing out loud. We are right now in this market. Dow's up 18 points. Tesla is gaining $6, trying to put a rally on. GameStop down 58, 33.26. We are heading for another low of the day, it looks like to me. The low of the day, 33.06, and we're at 33.31. Interesting opening, says Coyote. That's for sure. Really interesting. Neat, says Richard. All-time highs, says Not My SoFi. We've got the Dow up 29, now up 35. We have SoFi down 6. We got Tesla up 8. GameStop still off 40 to 50 cents right now is the downdraft at this moment. Welcome one and all to the show. No dull moment here at all this morning. So much going on, so much to follow. Tiff is saying, I bought back my HPQ call for 68-cent gain. It could have been more, but looking for a good right now. The key is your stock's probably up. So you're richer on your account and you still made money on your option. So you're a winner no matter what. Keep it going. Looking for a new one. Keep writing. I think I'll take a break in a couple of minutes, and then I start studying lesson number 2. Right on, Splair. Way to go, buddy. Make it happen. Welcome to the party. Watching these classes is your secret, is what you want to be doing. Absolutely your secret to success. Thank you all, those of you who have picked up some classes here. I do appreciate it. If you're watching your classes, you're going to become that much more knowledgeable on how options work. Start with lesson number 1 and move it up from there. Absolutely, it's the way to go. Thank you all. And like I say, you watch the classes and then join us here. You have questions, fire me questions. Where else can you do that with with an options course? You can talk to the author live 5 times a week, twice a day, on what you're learning about how to write options. I mean, kind of convenient, I would think, and kind of affordable. The classes are only $100. They last about 2 hours each. And you'll pick up knowledge there that you will use for the rest of your life to make money in this market. It's absolutely ahead of you there. Absolutely ahead of you. All righty. Let's see here. Sell my house up on Marlboro. Tiff, I have until August 19th. My arms are folded on HPQ. I got a $33 strike. I sold it for 84 cents. I'm going to be taking some profits to my classes, says Computer Whiz. Nazareth, where else can you do that with a grumpy old short Canadian? I mean, where else? Sell my house. I have a 74-cent bid on Xterra, 12.50 strike, expiring the 19th of August. Right on. In Europe, they cost 103 euros. Exchange rate. What can I say? Tiff, sell my house fast up or Marlboro. I think you are good with that. I'm looking in a $33 strike for 2 weeks out now, says Tiff. Right on, guys. Thank you. Let's go. What else is happening here? Well done, everybody, on your options. Keep me posted how you're doing. Today is option expiry day for a bunch of you guys, and we're watching all kinds of stuff happening. GameStop is dropping. It's 33.30, down 54, and look at the Pfizer, down 78 cents to 49.94. You write options when it hits 50.51. You buy them back when it hits 48.49. Oh, it's a beautiful system. It's such a beautiful system. Money on the table is being handed over left, right, and center by the gamblers out there in every stock. It's crazy. The Dow is up 1.8. That's it. 1.8 points. We're not going anywhere. I don't think we're going anywhere right now. Okay, very interesting reaction, says FL, to these economic numbers. Everything is negative, yet the markets are pumping upwards. Going to stay on the sidelines some more, selling some conservative out of the money puts. Trucker Tech Tiff, that's the way. I'll tell you, we got a market that's just not able to take off because it shouldn't. It just shouldn't take off. It's a market that really should back off because the future doesn't look so bright. But, we're going to get glitches. There's no question about it. It is the way. Not my sofa. I'm allergic to profits. I can't stand it. What can I say? We're up 32 on the Dow now. A little computer rally kicking in. We'll see if it has any oomph to it, or is it just going to run out of gas immediately and back right up. We'll see. Procter & Gamble fiscal 2023 forecast misses estimates. This is a basic consumer staple stock company, and they're missing estimates. This is right down to the grocery aisle. These guys are not going to make the money that the analysts thought they were going to make. Right there. That is right now in your face. If Procter & Gamble doesn't make their estimates, how in the world will cable companies and internet companies and high-flying PE multiple companies make their numbers? There's no way. That's discretionary spending. This is staples. You have to buy certain goods at the grocery store to keep your house clean, disinfected, safe. You feed your family. You get by. And when these guys can't make their numbers, everyone else can't make their numbers. It's just that simple. Nothing personal. It's reality. We're up 18 on the Dow, and we're watching Chicago PMI falls to 52.1 in July versus consensus 55. That's not good. That's another negative number. It's another negative economic indicator that keeps coming out. The producer manufacturing index is dropping. Not good. Roku stock is way down. Analysts call earnings awful. Stock's in trouble. This is a Wall Street darling. I don't know if you were here or not a year and a half ago when these guys came out. There were all kinds of IPOs that the big brokerage firms in New York came out with, and they were trying to tell you with all their friends at Fox and at CNBC and the Wall Street Journal, they were telling you folks out there, you were brilliant. You were geniuses if you were to buy Roku stock as soon as it started trading at 450 to 550 a share. How much would you like right now on Roku? It's on sale. It's like super cheap, and it's going lower. I mean, we're talking 80, 90% haircuts on massive multi-billion-dollar IPOs that have just blown up in the faces of the Wall Street crowd. Absolutely ridiculous. Some of these blowups. Look at Robinhood. Went public at 32,907. How much you want of that crap? What else is garbage out there? Take a look at this stuff. Oh my gosh. Where am I here? I've got them down here further down my list. Yeah, look at DraftKings, 1352. That was a SPAC at $10. It was as high in the last year as 64. DraftKings is signing up everybody to gamble in the sports market, and the stock is tanking. Let's take a look here. See if I can get some of these others to pop up here and see what we've got. Workday hit a high of 307. It's now 152. DoorDash trading at $69.76 a share. $69.76 right now. DoorDash 52-week high, 257. Backed by Wall Street, left, right, and center. Airbnb trading at $108.22. 52-week high, 212. How much of this do you want? How about Coinbase? $63 a share right now. The 52-week high, 368. You think SPACs are bad? So many people are out there giving SPACs a hard time. These are the Wall Street IPO darlings from last year, the year before, getting completely crushed and eliminated from existence. And then these outfits, a number of these guys need to raise money. They need to raise cash to survive because they burned all their money. Whatever they raised on their IPOs, they spent it. They're in debt now. They're coming back to Wall Street for survival money. SPACs that at least we follow are sitting on money. They're sitting on cash with no debt, and their businesses are growing. It's amazing how two-faced the market is, and some critics out there are. They call SPACs garbage when this other stuff is pure garbage. It's unbelievable. It's been a garbage for returns. No question about it. There's going to be changes. What am I going to say? What am I going to do? Anyway, Roku has a PE of 67, and it's going to get worse. There won't be no PE on Roku shortly. They won't be making money. Sean and Wendy, God's amazing. Uncle Bruce, normally when you buy something, which is why we do not, You never get to talk to the creator, and if you do, it'll cost you hundreds for a few seconds. You and Auntie Jen are the best. Thank you for your kind words. YouTube is a funny place. Go to Airbnb is just, I don't like them, laughing out loud. Sean, Uncle Bruce, normally when you buy something from a creator, you never get to talk to that person. And thank you for believing in us all. You got it, guys. We're here. We're real. We're here, man. 154 thumbs ups. Uncle Bruce, you can start now, says Hector. You got it, buddy. We'll start the show right now that you're here. Appreciate it. Welcome to the party. We're up 43 on the Dow as we see some computer buying coming and going. We got negative numbers coming out all over the place. We're down 55 now on GameStop, the 33.29. The volume is not 100,000, I don't think. Let's see. Or is it 416,000? Okay, it's 416,000, which means it's 104,000 shares from a week ago before the split. We are talking dead quiet here on GameStop. We're now down 62 to 33.22. The low of 33.06 is in play here. That's been the low, 33.06, and I see 33.22 right now. Unbelievable, folks. Check out the classes if you can. Watch them this weekend. Those of you who have already bought classes, refresh yourself. Keep refreshing yourself. Watch them again, and make sure you pick up all the little nuances that we talked about on all those 13 classes I've lifted up. I'm not here to sell you a class a week, another one. I'll bring one out every once in a while. There are 13 of them out there that are gold if you want to learn how the option market works. You want to become an option writer and join this group of people here who are making money in a bear market. Learn how to write options. It's your chance, all right? Don't bother retracting comments. Bruce's StreamYard will still show them, and he will read it aloud, guaranteed. Oh man, sometimes you guys sneak in sneaky messages, I have to admit. Anyway, there you go. We're up 46 on the Dow. Tesla's up $14. I don't know why. 857. I don't know why it's up here. Doesn't belong here, but it is. SoFi down 6 now to 624. GameStop down 58 cents to 33.26. It looks like right now. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for giving me a hard time. What do we got for thumbs ups now? 159 of them. We're only 41 away from 200 thumbs ups. If you like making money in the market, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you find that this channel helps you become a better option writer, hit the thumbs up button. Tell the world that this channel is working for you. If you're making money that you never thought you'd make writing options, hit the thumbs up button. If writing options is changing your portfolio's performance for the better, hit the thumbs up button and tell the rest of YouTube to get your butt over here and join the winner circle, because we are avoiding some of the calamities of that crazy bear market out there. It is ugly out there. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. And those of you picking up classes, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. If you have any questions about it, let me know, and I'll do the best I can to answer them for you. And we'll keep moving on here to try to make some money. They're handing it to us. We might as well take it from them. What the hey? 163 thumbs ups, 37 to go, and we hit 200. Thank you very, very much. Okay. Here's an interesting comment from Lame Duck. I've seen a YouTuber charging $100 a month for his expert opinion on how to be a day trader, and as a discount, $500 for 6 months, or $1,000 for a year. So for $1,000, you can join a YouTuber and get expert opinions on how to be a day trader. Uncle Bruce is charging $10 to $25 a month. Your choice, which membership you want. Kind of the best deal ever. Yeah, I'm kind of on sale. I should really bump my prices. You guys are giving me good ideas. Maybe I should start at $50 a month and do 50 or 100, or 25 and 100, or I should do 50 and 200. Think how rich I'd get with 5 viewers. I'd be down to 5 members in a minute. Uncle Bruce, are you suggesting a thumbs down if we lost money? Sorry, I'll shut up now. Look, you can give me thumbs down if you want. What a lot of people don't realize is when they do give a thumbs down, YouTube counts it as an activity measurement, and it's equal to a thumbs up. Believe it or not. So the haters out there who hate this channel, and there are haters, they hit the thumbs down all the time, and they're actually adding to my momentum. Believe it or not, it's goofy. Don't do it, Uncle Bruce. Don't raise those prices, please. Don't do it. Sean and Wendy, not my SoFi, gone, all gone. My computer's not allowing me to see the messages, so I think I sent it, but it was sent incomplete. You're funny. Thanks. Some days technology doesn't work the way we want. No. I'm not so far. Trucker, if you raise prices, you can grandfather all of us in. Joe Olivia, way to go, lame duck. Now my subscription fee just went up. Thanks a lot. Oh man, I'd rather have triple the number of members that I have now at current prices. I'd be just thrilled with that. Just keep it coming, guys. Come on in and join the party, and you're helping us stay on the air. Jen and I so appreciate you. Fabulous. Sorry, Joe, says lame duck. We got the Dow up just 25 points. I think we're going down. I think we're going to have a negative day. There's too much uncertainty out there, and I just don't believe the market has it in it to go much higher. I think we're becoming overbought short term, and I think we're going to see some negatives. Today's option expiry date. Maybe today will be a wash. I don't know, but come Monday, look at that. Look at that Pfizer down 136 again, 49.36. Unbelievable how option writers score on Pfizer. It just is coming in beautifully with these waves, up and down, up and down. That's a sweet thing. I've got the Dow up now 65. I've got GameStop down 60 at 33, down 61, 33.23. So we're 17 cents away from the low of the day on GameStop at the moment. With about what's the volume now? I saw 468,000. So 115,000 shares of pre-market trading. I mean, we're talking dead in the water here, really dead in the water. SoFi 626 a share, down 4 cents on 2.6 million. We had 18 million for the day yesterday, 2.6 million so far, not very heavy. The Dow showing a 64-point gain at this moment. Tesla holding a $15 gain to 858, right? Yeah, 858 right now. Okay. Let's see here, lame duck. The money we make, the money we make, we could afford it. We could afford to pay this guy more every month. The kind of money he makes us. It's true. I do know that. I am aware. I am well aware of that. The question I have is, how much longer can I go twice a day live, 5 days a week, and keep doing this? That's a question that Jen and I keep asking ourselves, because I'm not a spring chicken anymore. So we're asking that question. But so far, we're doing it from the road, from wherever. Even being homeless, we're still doing it. It's incredible. Thank you, everybody. We're up now 23 on the Dow. We're giving up some ground again on the Dow. And the Chicago PMI continues to soften in July, falling to its lowest level in almost 2 years. U.S. inflation surges again and stays at 40-year high. Key price gauge shows. These are the headlines we're getting out there constantly. These are the constant headlines hitting these different sites. And this market will eventually wake up to this. Day traders unite. Not going to be fun when the downside kicks in. We're going lower. The bottom isn't baked into this market. I don't think so. We're down 50 on GameStop, 33.34. SoFi down a nickel, 626. Tesla 859, up about 16.30 or so. Dow is up again 64. Another pop higher. It's trying to go, but it can't. These headlights keep coming up. Uh, not good. Yeah, we got a lot of negative stuff going on. What else is happening here? Spicy Android. I'm here working in this heat, going to buy some GameStop today and sell a call. How about that? Coyote, more bad data, but it won't really matter. I don't think any news will do much unless we see something like higher unemployment. Wing Commander, I am fine with Uncle Bruce raising the membership price by 10, 15 bucks. The rent alone is worth it. About that. Let's see. That's why I'm a bull guy now because of these comments. Splair, if you think about this, maybe first lowering your time, like 3 to 4:30, and sorry, in my time zone, it's actually 16:01. Yeah, no, we're working on it, Splair. We're hanging in there. We're always wondering just what to do for the channel. How can we make it better? How can we find more viewers? How could we get more subscribers? How do we increase the class sales? Get more people into the options thing. And we keep figuring here. I keep figuring the more successful you guys are as a core group of followers, as you keep learning the ins and outs of option writing, and you get more prolific at it and more deadly at it, the more followers will come to this channel. It's just a natural thing. As they say, winning begats winning, and the channels out there that have a whole bunch of viewers that become losers when they chase conspiracy theory investing, or the big run is going to happen this afternoon at 3:00 and it doesn't happen. Eventually these folks tire out and they move on, and we pick up our followers from all over the place. Again, learning to write call options is not new. It's been around for 50, 60 years, since the 70s. It's been around at least since the 70s. It's just how to do it. And the technology on how to do it now is so much easier. The lack of human contact you need to do this, and the instantaneousness of it, is really the key, where you can write an option right now, and 15 minutes later, you can buy it back at a profit. If your stock dips, you're already buying it back. I mean, you can day trade option writing. Theoretically, you don't have to go that aggressive, but man, things have really improved for option writers. Larry, Uncle Bruce is my favorite homeless person. Never once has he tried to clean my car window with a newspaper. Trucker Tech, yesterday I learned that TD Ameritrade has a TD Ameritrade app and the Thinkorswim app on Android. I couldn't find some tickers on the Ameritrade app, but okay on Thinkorswim. Hope this helps anyone else out there. Coyote, Uncle Bruce, you have to remember that this is your job. It's okay to take time off. Every single one of us, we get to do this from our jobs. The Spicy Andrew left. Every time I put in a buy on GameStop at a low price, it goes back up. We'll put in a stink bid, like 33.06 or something like that. See if it hits. Splair, okay, sounds like you still don't want to leave us. That's true. Touch grass. Work hard, play hard. There you go. Splair, Rocket Lab moves again against the market, by the way. Spicy Android, come on, 33.20. Come on, you got to go 33.21. You can't go 33.20, Spicy. You got to put in a stink bid. A stink bid is an odd number. Don't put in round number buy orders. Buy it at 33.21 or 33.16, not 15, 16. 1 penny higher, you're the first in line. That's how you play this game. Android, Alberto, Uncle, stop it. Writing covered calls has only begun since I met you. Splair, the newspaper joke. Alberto, Larry, I'm laughing, baby. I'm laughing here. We are now up 144 on the Dow. The Dow has caught a little bit of a bid. Will it last? I don't think so, but it's there. What can I say? TrueCar sees more incentives. This is a headline. To buy new cars in July for the first time in nearly 20 months as affordability declined. This is another hidden elephant in the room. These people aren't noticing that elephant over there behind them. Car affordability is at a lowest level in years, and it's going to get worse. Interest rates are going to go higher. Cars are going to get more expensive. Inflation is raising the cost of making cars. Incentives are coming from the factories, which means the profit margins are going to slim again. Bad news for stocks, by the way, just in case you didn't know. Yeah, we'll see what's going on here. Sentiment survey shows consumers' 5-year inflation expectations edges up again, 2.9%. Well, we'll see how this goes. Joe Olivia, Uncle Bruce is trying to get out of doing shows. I guess it's true. No one wants to work anymore. Spicy Andrew. Okay, you got it. I'll put in stink bits. Now you're going to do it right. You put in stink bits and let it come to you. And but be first in line. Don't be with everybody else. Don't put in nice round numbers for buy orders. Never. When you buy back calls, you put in stink bits. When you sell calls, you put in stink offers. Spire at 410. Spy, what a run in the last couple of days. Joe, just kidding, Uncle Bruce. Love all your hard work. I love you. Splair, you will have in that case always a problem with pot smoking. I don't know what's I'm not reading these comments. What can I say? All right, we're up 131. We're up 124 on the Dow. A little pullback here. Pfizer still down $1.08. Tesla's up $22. It's short territory as far as I'm concerned. SoFi 630 unchanged. It's come back. GameStop still down 45 cents at 33.41, 33.40, 33.40. It's all over the place here. We'll watch it. Spire unchanged. Apple up 488. AMC down a quarter. ATIP unchanged. Rocket Lab up 1.5 cents. Cyxtera up 11. ME unchanged. Google up 45 cents. HPQ down 3, coming back. Cisco down 38 cents. Had a good day yesterday on Cisco, didn't we? Twitter up 40. Home Depot down 9. Carvana up 83. Robinhood up a penny. Bannock up 39. Robinhood, IBM up 137. Microsoft up 307. Goldman up $4. U.S. Steel up $1. Look at that. Meta down 267. Amazon up $15 to 137. Can't sustain that. Bed Bath & Beyond up 2.5. BlackBerry up 4 cents. Royal Caribbean up 13 cents. All right, there you go. Costco up 135. Walmart up 76. Nvidia up 4 cents. Disney up 9 cents. We're talking penny gains here. Not very convincing, folks. Not very convincing at all. Well, we'll see if this market can hold these gains or will it give it back. We're up 116 on the Dow. We were up 160 10 minutes ago. See what happens here. All right. What's going on? Austin, I'm number 170. Is SoFi going into the green? Down a penny, but trying. A Splair, just saying every kind of people have its favorite numbers. That's true. That's true. Tesla up $20. SoFi down a penny. GameStop down 44. 33.40 right now. Okay. 33.40 on GameStop, down 44 cents. That's like losing $1.70 in the old ways, $1.80 almost from the old school at the moment. Now we're down 55 on GameStop, 33.30. Just had a shot down. We're 24 cents away from the low of the day, and we'll see just what happens on the day here. 33.40. The Dow up 112. Okay, there you go, kids. That's the story, and we're sticking to it. I'm going to double check now on interest rates. The 10-year 2.69 and falling. German rates 0.86 and falling. This is a sign of weakening economies. Euro, oh man, 101.6, falling again. The pound 120.86, almost lost a penny today. Europe markets gaining 1% to 2%. That's not going to last, but they're up at the moment. The U.S. here, oil is up $3.38 a barrel to $99.84. The Dow up now just 92. We're backing up again at the moment. S&P up 37. NASDAQ up 154. The NASDAQ is up 1.27%. S&P is up 0.92. The Dow 0.35. The Dow is not part of this party at all. It's not joining in on this one. Okay. That's what we got. Thank you all for these thumbs ups and following us today. We have 176 of them, 24 more thumbs ups, and we've got 200. Can you get me to 200 thumbs ups? You diehards out there. Thank you, simpletons and intellectuals. I appreciate it. 176 thumbs ups, 24 to go. And we're looking for 200 thumbs ups if it's possible. We don't know. There's 228 people out there, but can 24 of those find thumbs ups to hit that thing? Hit that thumbs up button, everybody, please. Thank you. Just popping in to say thumbs up for you, says Austin. You have a great weekend. Thanks, buddy. Nazareth, 410 resistance on SPY might be the top. Will it reverse? Not my SoFi. We're going to 500 on SPY. Splayer, all right, have a nice day, y'all. My phone can now get off until I'm finished with the lesson. Nazareth, I bought 10 January 2023, 720 SPY calls. SPY, they only cost me $10. I got to do a lottery every once in a while. Yikes. Richard, last run of the bull trap. Michael, I'll be missing the afternoon show today. Everyone have a great weekend, and the same to you, Michael. Thank you so much for your following me here. 110-point gain on the Dow at the moment. Tesla up $21. SoFi is green, 633. We are green on SoFi. We're down 45 centinos on GameStop, about $1.80 drop compared to the pre-split days. 33.39. So that's $132, $133 a share where we're at. Cindy, number 179. I bought and sold cover calls on Apple right now. Well done today for the innocents. Nicely done. Nicely done, Cindy. There's volatility there. Take advantage of it. There's volatility on Amazon right now. Take advantage of that. Absolutely. And Larry, have a good weekend, Michael, from Larry Titus. Rock and roll kids, we're up 112 on the Dow, and we're watching a lot of conflicting economic news here, but the underlying fact is there's weakness coming into this market, into this economy, which could infect this market. We'll watch for that. Michael, to Larry, enjoy Jamaica, buddy. Enjoy it. Indeed. Larry, how long are you going to be gone for? Are you going to be gone for like a full week or two, or are you just seeing friends, or are you heading for an all-inclusive resort? What are you doing? What's the deal down there? Sell my house fast in Upper Marlboro. Nazareth, speaking of lotto, the Mega Millions jackpot in certain U.S. states is at $1.1 billion. I told my wife that if we hit, we're buying ATIP. Maybe you'll pick up $150 on a subsidiary prize or two. Yeah, why not? Grab some ATIP down here. Steal it. 33.45, 33.41 on GameStop. We're down 43 cents. The Dow up just 100 now. Now only up 93 points. The Dow is backing up again. S&P up 35. NASDAQ up 155. We're backing up. We're only up 88 on the Dow now. Consumers pessimistic about inflation and the economy. Sentiment poll shows this is definitely true and is definitely permeating through the markets. No doubt about it. Larry, I'm gone 1 week, buddy. Saturday to Saturday at an all-inclusive right now. Well done, my friend. Did you get a good deal on it? Was it on sale? If you're able to tell us. These all-inclusives can be a good deal. They really can. Right on, buddy. Sell my house. Sorry, Nazareth, spelled your name wrong. Alberto, Larry, enjoy your vacay. Absolutely. Fantastic. We're down 103 on the Pfizer, 49.69 on Pfizer. The Dow now is only up 81, backing up some more. Matterport is up 3, SmartRent up 8, Tesla up now 19, SoFi holding a 2-cent gain, GameStop down 49 cents, down 49, 33.35 right now. Enjoy your triple air from Sell My House Fast. Right on, pal. 50-cent drop, 33.35. Now 33.38. We're jumping around 33.34. On GameStop, a little bit of a sell wave just came in on it. The Dow is at 89, holding 89 points. 34-point gain on S&P. We're backing up there. And NASDAQ is backing up. We're 147 higher. Royal Caribbean stock price target cut to 35 from 57. Bank of America cutting Royal Caribbean to $35 a share. Royal Caribbean stock right now is on the open market $38.29, up 43 cents. And this is one of the rare times that an analyst is cutting the stock lower than what it's trading at. Normally you see from 90 to 70 and the stock's at 38, right? Well, it's at 38 and they're cutting it to 35, lower than current pricing. Interesting. We'll see how that goes. Southwest Airlines stock price target cut to 50 from 60, also Bank of America. You get cuts like this all over the place. You can't expect the markets to be higher in the next quarter. If these analysts are going, these stocks are going down, you got to figure we're going lower. Alberto, Mike, and Coyote, I finally pulled the trigger and wrote on SoFi, says Alberto. Nazareth, a SPY hit 410 and rejected again, maybe foaming a double top. Possible. The Dow now is still up 81 points. No, make that 78. We're lower again. Tesla up 1950. SoFi holding a 3-cent gain. GameStop trying to rally again at 33.51, but it's still down 33 cents. The Dow now holding a 75-point gain. We were up 165 20 minutes ago, giving up some ground here on the markets. Okay. Yep, there you go. Let's go here. Larry, this is my family vacation. There's around 35 of us going on. This is great. I have a big family. My uncle makes the arrangements. It was around $1,000 for per person with airfare. I paid a year ago. This is a deal. I mean, this is, airfare can eat up $300, $400, and you're down to a $600 all-inclusive package. Oh man, for a week. Oh yeah. Nice going, buddy. Nicely done. Nicely done. And that should be a good time, especially with a big family gathering like that. That's going to be nice. Way to go, man. You deserve it. Way to go. Michael, third quarter is going to be bad for a lot of companies, methinks. I hear you there, Michael. Michael Alberto, nice going. You're in there. You're writing. Michael, Larry, damn, this is a hell of a deal. And Tiff sold August 12, $33 strike for 75 cents on HPQ. I'm back to crossing my arms right now, says Tiff. I've written a 33 HPQ with 32.76 on the stock, down 12 cents. And here he's written an out of the money call for 75 cents, August 12th. Nice job. Nice job. A couple of weeks out. Way to go. Get that moolah, says Alberto. Take that money off the table. Absolutely. Well done. All righty. We got the Dow now ahead of us at 76 points up. And we're at Tesla's up 21 again, trying to rally. SoFi holding a 3-cent gain to 633. GameStop now dropping again, 33.42, down 42 cents. And Michael, 35 my family members together anywhere, and we're getting kicked off the property. Larry, airfare was extra. Oh, that was another $600 thanks to fuel prices. Oh, so the air is more. Oh my God, it was still $1,000 for an all inclusive. It's like $150 a night. That should be a lot of fun down there. Should be a good time there. Right on. It's a break you definitely need and deserve, and you should take advantage of. 33.37 on GameStop, down 47 again. Another wave of selling coming in. We'll watch that. The Dow is now up 90, trying to do something, but I don't know if it's got any oomph to it. We've got Tesla at $21.30 higher at $8.64. SoFi up a penny, $6.32. And the GameStop now 33.37 to 33.40. We're down 44 to 47 cents. Something in that range is kind of what we're at right now. A 50-cent drop is $2 from the old days. pre-split, and the volume on GameStop now is showing off at 652,000, 160,000 shares, 165,000 shares. Oh man, we're not going to do. Are we going to do 500,000 pre-market, pre-split? I mean, are we going to do 2 million today? 2.5 million? Wow, has this ever gone dry? Dry on the volume on GameStop, man. Oh man. The 65-day trading average, like volume average, is 13.5 million. This is now post-split. 13.5 is the average. I don't know if we're going to do 2 million. Maybe 3, maybe. Like, I don't know. It's dead quiet here. Alberto Michael, several cruises ago, 74 family members on the cruise. It was insane, but great to see everybody. Oh, am I forever banned on any Carnival cruise line? Sell my house fast. Larry, we always travel heavy too. We usually cruise with 50 plus people. Larry, Michael, we basically take over the whole property when we do our vacations. Everybody knows us. We make sure they go out of their way to give us the best service. We take care of them, good tips, and they take good care of us. Right on. That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. The Dow is up 109. Tesla's up $19. SoFi up a penny. GameStop down 45 cents to 33.39. And now we're down another couple to 33.37. And let's see here. Karim, why is this so slow? GameStop, where is all this interest in the stock? Nazareth, 125,000 traded so far, pre-split on GameStop. That is low. Yesterday's volume was 800,000 pre-split for GameStop. Yeah, we're talking dead quiet here. Europe is closing in 8 minutes, and the American market is all by itself for the rest of the week, and that's where we'll see where we really go on this market. We'll really figure it out. European markets are up 1% on the FTSE, 1.65 on the German market. France is up 2%. We'll watch that. Well, we'll watch the U.S. market in reaction to the closing of the European market. Will that kill the momentum, and are we going to back up now? How is this going to go? Tesla's up now 18.91. It's backing up a little bit. SoFi still up 2. GameStop at 33.41. Michael saying to Larry, this sounds like a great time. Big bunch of family members coming in, crashing into Jamaica. Look out, baby. We're coming in. Can't stop us. Fantastic stuff. Dow is up 121 with 6 minutes to go until the close of Europe. At the moment, that's what we're showing. Smart Rent is up 12. Matterport unchanged. Pfizer down 83 today. Very volatile week on Pfizer. We're down 47. We're down 52 on GameStop. 33.32. We're backing off some more. Spire up a penny. Apple holding a 552 gain right here. We're at 162.94 on Apple. And this is about the high of the day, trading at 26.5 times earnings. That's overpriced in this market and inflation environment and interest rate environment. This is too high on the PE multiple. So will this last? That is the question. Is it a one-day wonder? I don't know. We're down 51 right now on GameStop. Okay, 33.33. Rocket Lab down 3. Xterra up 9. ME up a penny. AMC down 27. ATIP unchanged at 111. HPQ, that's down 18, down 19. 32.70. Cisco down 35 cents to 45.27. Home Depot down $2. Vanek Vector's down 30 cents. IBM up $1. Microsoft holding a 360 gain. Goldman up 480. US Steel up 128 today, having a very good day. Meta down 268. Amazon holding a 14-point gain, $14 at 136.68. The high on Amazon was 137.65, and we're trading at 62 times earnings on Amazon. And I don't think that's accurate. I think it's worse than that, because this only reflects the price increase. This doesn't reflect the latest quarter. We might be at 90. Oh gosh. We'll know probably tomorrow. By Monday, we'll get the real PE multiple on Amazon. I think we're much higher, much higher. Okay. We'll figure this out. Headline: most investors still don't understand the relationship between risk and return, study finds. Okay. Well, when you've had 20 years of no interest rates, you kind of, you got a generation that don't know. They do not know the punishing existence of high interest rates and high inflation. They have no idea. They don't believe their parents. They go, mom and dad, they don't know what they're talking about. That's yesterday. That's so old school. This is the new world, man. We never have bad news last more than 8 seconds. Come on, get with the program. It's all good. We're all fine. We'll just lower the bar. We'll lower the bar, and everything will be fine. Don't worry about it. It's all right. We'll lower the bar until you have to lower the bar of your quality of life. Until that's lowered, then you realize, wait a minute, this isn't working out for me. I don't like lowering the bar here. I used to have a nice car, and I got a crap car. I used to have nice things. I've got crap things. I used to not owe money. Now I owe money. This lowering the bar isn't working here. We got to change this. Yikes. There you go. We're up 165 on the Dow again. We're climbing back to the high of the day, 32,701 on the high. We're at 32,695 on the Dow. The Dow's trying to go back to the high of the day. Going to drag the market with it, I guess. I don't know. It's trying. Well, we'll see what's going on. 33.60 on GameStop, down 24 cents. Little rally here too. Trying a rally. SoFi up a penny though. It's not rallying. Tesla's up 21. It's not going much higher than its high, but there it is. Up 175 on the Dow. Not my SoFi says I deserve this pain. Michael, these Apple calls are going to be tough to get out of. They expire next week. A lot can happen in a week. This is not real life anymore. Confirmed simulation. That's what we have here. Nazareth SPY broke resistance. It's going for 411 now. Coyote, got to grab the bull market by the horns. That's what we got to do here. There you go. The Dow up 176. Europe about to close for the weekend. Then we'll just see what really is going on here once the European markets are out of the way. 1.1% gain on the FTSE. The DAX up 1.6. CAC Courant up 2.3%, so 2.03. FTSE MIB up 2.3. IBEX is up 1, and the stock 600 up 1.3% today. That's what these markets are showing, with a surge in the last 3 hours. Big upsurge. Probably getting help from the Dow. We'll see now that they're closing up for the day. How does the U.S. market react to that? Yeah, we'll see. Pfizer still down 76. The Dow is up 183 now. Tesla up 19.94. SoFi up 1. GameStop 33.50, down 34 cents. At the moment, that's what we got. All right. I'm getting ready to shut my show down for the morning, and then I'll come back this afternoon at 3 Eastern for the final hour of trading for the week, the day, the week, the month of July. This is it. We're done. No more trading. We'll see how that goes. If any of you want a private session with yours truly, Sunday, I'm available. I'm not available Saturday, but I'm available Sunday for one-on-ones. If any of you would like one, you let me know with a private email. 10 Eastern, 10 o'clock Eastern, noon Eastern, or 2 Eastern on Sunday. Those are the 3 slots I've got. If anyone is interested, send me a private email right here to brucefarmer@hotmail.com. Tell me what time you'd like, and I'll send you a link, and we'll get you squared away if you'd like a one-on-one. Otherwise, I'm relaxing on Sunday and doing nothing. Perfect. That could be good. That could be great. We'll see what happens. We're down now 160. We're up 163 on the Dow now that we're into the close of the European market. It's over. The European market is out of the way. We'll see if buying eases up because there's no European buying coming in. Could be the Europeans are taking off for the weekend. We're up 161 now on the Dow. See how this goes. Tesla up 19, SoFi down 2. GameStop is now down 55 cents to 33.29. GameStop falling to 33.29, down 55 cents. Dow is hanging on to a 170 gain at the moment. A trucker tech, yep, you got number 11 coming your way in just a few minutes. I'll just be off the air in a few minutes, and I'll send you number 11. Options Nomads, thanks for another great show, Uncle Bruce. What a fun week it's been, hasn't it? Hawkeye, thanks, Uncle B. I'm getting this. It's like Tetris, but I'm getting it. There you go. Nazareth, SPY could be head of shoulders now. Well, we'll see about that. We'll keep you posted. I'll be on at 3 Eastern for the final hour. GameStop now down 59. We're dropping, just dropped to 33.25. That's within 19 cents of the low of the day. We might be falling a bit here on GameStop. We'll watch that. Tesla only up 15 now. It's backing up. The Dow holding a 169 gain now that the European markets are crossed. Alberto, I'm crossing my arms on 80 contracts on SoFi. I got my arms crossed. We're down 4 cents on SoFi. I'm doing this. Show me the money. There you go. Michael, what did you write on those? Which ones did you write? Good luck. We all need it, says not my SoFi. Gioti, Alberto, 80 SoFi calls. Oh my God. Michael, I have 110 sevens for next Friday. Hawkeye gale force wind hitting my face. You just know. Alberto. John Anderson. Thanks, everybody. Alberto, Gioti. Oh yeah, baby. I've got them written. We're at 624, down 6 cents on SoFi. 33.27. 33.23 on GameStop, down 61 now. GameStop is falling 17 cents from the low of the day right at the moment. Volume on GameStop, 774,000, less than 200,000 traded. We have a real swoon going on here on GameStop. 33.15 just dropped again. We're now 9 cents from the low of the day on GameStop. We're dropping again. We're down up to 33.15, 33.19, dropping off. Coyote, Alberto, just remember, earnings are next Tuesday. Keep an eye. Alberto, Hawkeye, I'm laughing out loud with you. Alberto, Coyote, thanks, man. Thanks for the updates. We're down 7 on SoFi to 6.24 on SoFi, dropping another penny. GameStop, 33.21, down 63 cents at this moment. Got a lot of activity going on here. U.S. wage pressures heat up in the second quarter. Headline says that's inflation. That's inflation. That's going to keep it going. That's what I'm talking about. Tesla's up 15.91. The Dow up 145. We're backing up on the Dow now. GameStop 33.23, down 61. And SoFi down 6 to 6.24. Okay. Coyote, I got some bids set. Come to me, says Coyote. Come to me, you stocks. 33.19 on GameStop, down 65. Again, another wave coming through. A little more selling coming in. The Dow up only 129 now. Backing up. Europe is closed. S&P up 39, NASDAQ up 152. Interesting. Bausch Health stock tumbles towards lowest close since 1995 after confirming a disappointing court ruling. Not good. SoFi 624 down 6. 33.23 on GameStop, down 61 cents. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to take off now. Jen and I are going to have some breakfast. Trucker, get ready to get your link. We'll see you at 3 o'clock this afternoon Eastern time for the final hour of trading. Don't forget your positioning. Get your arms set up just right. Let me get that out of the way there. use this positioning here or that positioning there, or do that, or like this. There's all kinds of positions to take when you're an option writer. You get your options written, wait for the stocks to drop off, and then you buy back your calls for a nice little profit, or the time factor just annihilates them for you. Keep your eyes peeled and make your moves. Okay, guys, we'll see you a little later today. Come to me, says Coyote. See you at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Okay, bye for now.